emotional labor and then burnout, the sociology of emotion, the burnout, the cultures, and emotion awareness. So, do you know EQ or EI? So, EQ, the meaning, the understanding emotional intelligence over success in the business and life, the personal life, okay? And EI, the emotional intelligence. So today we subject over the 10 page, we can try to connect your personal life and then the lifespan and also business life, and also we have a classroom here. We are the classroom people and then you and me, the interaction and also relationship. You think about it here, the sociology, the theory, they cover all the theory, only the internal, external, and also the cultures, and then other cultures, the society and the community, we cover all. So today we give information, the sociology of emotion, the emotional labor, the first. The sociology suggests that our emotion, we have emotion, right? But sometimes we are happy, that my emotion is more high, and sometimes I'm depression, I'm angry, and the burnout, and the depression, sadness, and isolation too, right? So the sociology suggests our emotion isn't just internal biological reaction, include external, or physically. I studied somatic, the topic. So our body, we have a spirit, the mental, the emotion, and the physical, the inner system. They cover all the body, the metabolism, and the movement. Okay. So they are governed by the feeling rule. The feeling, we have a feeling, the joy, the happy, love, and or sadness, I'm angry, temper. Also, we have a depression, the burnout. That is the feeling rules, the governance. So the social norms that dictates what is should feel or specific the situation. That depend on your personal life or your financial status or your house problem, or family problem, and husband and wife, the relationship, or the church member, and the community issue. Okay, so it's sadness and then funeral or cheerfulness in the little job. Sometimes, somebody passed away. Maybe that to your family, very sadness, right? And sometimes very happy, maybe football game. Last month we have the football game, the Seattle they win, so they more played the downtown and they're more happy. So depend on your situation. Okay. Also, maybe you have an architecture job, maybe you more detailed job, is more stressful, and sometimes the emotion, IQ, intelligence, or the EQ emotion. So depend on your job description. Okay. The emotional labors, the coined by artist Hochschild, the major heart, the emotional labors is the process of managing feeling and expression, the fulfills the emotional requirement of a job. So emotional labor, maybe merchandising, sometimes you are manufacture people, you have to be careful, they kind of very carefully hand job or the machine, smooth drawing, right? The merchandise. Because manufacture people sometimes emotional job and more detailed job. So we have the application, so many things, the exposure, the dangerous job, right? So the more it's not emotional job. It's more IQ, intelligence job or more detailed job. Okay. So emotional labors, is a process for managing feelings and expression, the fulfill the emotional requirement of a job. The surface actings, the packing it, your put on smile and wise feelings, the first step, this the create emotive dissonance or disconnect your internal state and your outward mask. Well, sometimes you're happy, you show your smile mask, right? But sometimes I'm sad, right? And my face mask is not sad. So emotive distance, the disconnect between your internal state and your outer mask. So this is surface acting. The deep actings, what is that? A self-discipline. You can try to actually change your internal the state to match and the kind of emotion. For example, I used to nursing home. I used to work in nursing home 10 years ago. I handling the dementia people, the cancer patient, and the chronic the patient. So many different of the condition of the patient. So we have the CNA, nurse, doc, or nutrition team to work together. But sometimes very easy, friendly people, then sometimes secrets very tight people. Some people temper, or some sweet people. So we have to depend on, we have to apply to more the friendly, the feeling and pet, because it's not easy. They individually have to cater, and then also they have more the disease or the sickness and the fight over the individual part. So the CNA or the hospital, the staff, we have to watch out, and we have to carefully really trying to feel empathy for typical patient to make our shift easier. So sometimes the patient suffer from the pain 24 hours, right? So CNA or the staff, they understand. Just by job description and just give the hand, but they have feelings. Some, I'm very sad and sickness, and I don't want to survive, I want to die. Because dependent with a step to more hand or friendly action is more day, more sharp or more the sickness or depression. Okay, so even the classroom here, you are the student and the professor. I want to give more sweet and friendly, and then I need more give information. Is my knowledge. Maybe you can try. You get to try your apply to your lifespan. You're happy, right? But sometimes I'm talking or you just listen, and you have no relationship, no connect or keep in touch. Or some people they're sleeping, or sometimes coming late or not awake during the class time. Yeah, with each other, it's not happy, right? So we have to keep the relationship, and then also trying to do more truly peer empathy or typical patient or other people. The page 1, the burnout cultures, the always on the society, the why burnout is an individual experience. The burnout cultures is a systemic phenomenon. It is the root in the glorification or overwork and the commodification over the self. Okay, why we have the burnout? Yeah, sometimes I feel the burnout. Why? Why is it happen? The Leo self, we have the three kind. It's a interpretation. We are encouraged to view ourselves as a human capital. Every hobby must be the site, the hospital, and every moment or list the scene or what's the productivity. So with a little bit of self, and second, technical the tethering, the Slack, the email, and smartphone, the have easiest boundary between the office and the home. and needed to stay over the constant or connected load. So we are open exposure, the internet, the smartphone. So before, maybe 20 years ago, just we started internet or IP, the modern the state, just maybe we job the office, but now we bring the home, anytime, anywhere, we can touch, we connect internet or smartphone. So we are open exposure, the 24-hour is an open market, right? So technical tradering, the email, the smartphone have easily the boundary between the office and the home, and needing to stay over constant connective load. Yeah, three characteristics in a gig economy: the fear of being replaceable, dividable, people, the performance work, the staying online longer, just to show their dedication. So we have three part. So why is it happen? But we apply to our the personal life. Why we have the burnout? Yeah, because we have the stress management, something wrong, right? The systemic the situation even more. So we are burnout because we have stress level 1 to 10. So we have to maybe I told you last time 1 to 3 we can cover by self, and 3 to 5 maybe you can either the counseling your related people, best friend or family. For over 5 months, we will need more counselor or the specialist, the psychologist or the doctor advice. Okay, so before maybe your stress level maybe continue 3 months or 5 months, we have to watch out. So with alarm, okay? So you have to more find out where problem is my special loop, and then how kind of solution and or the solution you have to study and you by yourself, okay? The fact burnout. The burnout isn't just being tired. It is clinical trait over symptoms that occur when emotional labor is started so individual happy will recover. So burnout, why it happen? So sometimes it's my energy, my physical energy 10, but I have a lot of work over 12, the 14. So maybe couple of days is okay. Maybe you can you did not sleep overnight, the hormone. The baby is 3 days, 5 days, 10 days. After more, your energy is costly and down. So you can handling your job because you have energy 10, but you have already over the 14, the 15. So we have the gap is 5 points. So we have to use a little more energy build up. So that's why we have more the 5 kind. You have a solution. How can I solve the burnout, the situation? The dimension, the decretion, exhaustion, the feeling, drain over emotional and the physical resource. The cynicism, the developing the change over callous attitude, powers of work, and the people, depersonalization. Inadequacy or declining sense of our confidence or achievement. So, discretion. So we have a job, maybe divide or you have to step by step. Maybe we have a homework, maybe 10. So you don't need a achievement one day. Okay, so we have to maybe calculate the device is more the save energy. Inspiration, the feeling drained or emotional and the physical result. So you have to more drink water and you have to pee this nutrition plan, the dietary, and we have the 8 hour the sleep. So exhaustion, we have to prevent the exhaustion. The cynicism, developing teaches callous attitude, how to work and the people, the depersonalization. So too much experience the identity or too much my boundary open the public to too much stress, right? The relationship or we covers more labor job and more the attending some meeting. So sometimes the key personal relation mean so we have to keep isolation we need it because we more the resilience or the personal the boundary there. So we have to save money, save energy too. In dependency or declining sense of our companies or achievement. So we have the short achievement or long achievement. So maybe 1 month or 6 months, the 1 year or 5 years we have plan. So every day deliver slow, every day check and chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 is much better. So you don't need to achieve the whole thing. Maybe you don't worry about that after 1 year. Now so you live 2026, right? But you don't need to worry about the 2030, right? So you have to present yesterday, the first time, the present, the future, yesterday, today, the tomorrow, right? So we have the today. So we have to focus today and tomorrow and 30%, and we forgot yesterday, right? So we have our inner pages that decline the sense of our competence or achievement. So we have to check, and you are over, turnover, and then the chapter 1 to 10, okay? The emotional awareness, the counter measure. Emotional awareness that the ability to decline the best sense of your own the emotion and that of others. In the context of burnout, it acts as a critical the breaker. So critical the breaker. So in the context of burnout, but you have a sense of your own the emotion and then thus of others. Mean we have an ability to the recognize it. So I have emotion is habit and the too much stress for my life. So you have to more catch up your ability to recognize your situation. So you have the solution. Okay, so the emotional awareness that counter the measure. The level of awareness, you have a 3 part. Inter-association, recognizing the physical cure, the tight chest and clenched jaw, and before the brain never stand the stress. So sometimes you have stress, you have feeling the stress, you tight jaw, right? Jaw, and then the chest. Sometimes the chest pain, and sometimes you have a headache, and you have some the back of the head, some in the back of pain, and then your shoulder is more movement a little weak, and sometimes the pain, right? The volatility, the moving from I feel bad or I feel split or I feel under appreciate. High emotional volatility allow for a better problem solving. So volatility, the moving from I feel bad and I feel split, I feel under appreciate. So we have to change it. So last class I talked with the emotion, the positive emotion and negative emotion. So this negative emotion, I feel split. So I have more energetic and I have a hope and the potentially. So we have to make more the better problem solving. We have to change the thought. So emotional reset is very important, right? The boundaries setting, the realizing that the feeling to at work is job, retirement, not our personal planning. So boundary setting, this means the realizing that feeling good at the work, the job retirement. So personal feeling, sometimes we have a feeling the sad, sometimes I feel bad. It not include the boundary setting. So your environment or the home mood or your workplace you have to set in boundary areas. It's more energetic and then more organizing, and then you have more the cheerful, the mood. So very important here. Morning. The page second. Page third. So boundary setting is very important. That before you have feelings, but more important, so you have to make a boundary setting. The more energetic, the positivity, more potentially. So I don't need self-care. The self-care that you can apply your by yourself. In burnout cultures, the self-care is often marketed and another task that you must meditate for 20 minutes to be more productive tomorrow. The true emotional awareness offer lead to a collective action. The relating that problem is your lack of resilience, but unsustainable environment. So I don't know about self-care, the burnout cultures. You have to prepare for tomorrow. You have to something do. You make the list, and at least 20 minutes. You have to prepare for tomorrow. You check point, what to do tomorrow. What kind of schedule, what kind of information, what kind of the kind of job, what kind of a meeting. So you have to check out what is the importance is for me, because we have to prevent the stress, right? So 20 minutes we will prepare for the tomorrow, because prevent your isolation or the burnout. Okay. The true emotional awareness often leads collective action. This leading that problem is your lack of resilience, but unsustainable environment. So sometimes your emotional states that depend on your environment. So physically or mentally and your emotionally. So you are bound area, your workplace or family or community, and also environment is very powerful. They give the more effect from the emotional states. The emotional labor is a part involves managing your own emotion at the emotional order to the meet the social, the professional or relational expectation. So you are people, right? You are friend or just classmate that depend on the relationship stage. So emotional labor, sometimes I want this one. I wanted this one, I want to buy something. Or sometimes this product, very high price. But sometimes I have my money is, my purse is not too much. So emotionally I'm sad, right? Okay, I want to waiting the more discount buy and sale, or I want to give up. I don't need to buy this one, or I bet next week. So stage is different because we're dependent on my situation. So emotional labors, what is differential word again? The emotional labors refers to work regulating and managing emotion during interaction with others. The often to meet exploration of a job, organization, or relationship. The page 4. It was first defined by the socialist world Rothschild in 1983, primarily in the context of a service work, where employees expect to display positive emotion like the friendliness or sympathy, even when they do not generally feel them. Unlike physical labors, emotional labor involve effort around feeling and emotional expression. And it's often invisible and unpaid, especially the domestic or caring-based context. Yeah, page 5. How are you today? Everybody okay? Yeah, how's your emotional state? You're happy or lost this morning? You're lost or comfortable?
Cold.
Cold?
Yeah.
Cold?
Almost sick.
Almost sick? Yeah, be careful. You're now everybody COVID is something, right? Yeah. How's last weekend? So how's your life? It's good. You enjoy your life, or how's your emotion? Today we mentioned emotional state. So emotional is the burnout. You know burnout, right? The burnout and the stressful life and the depression. So last time we studied AI's modern society over the personal life distraction, but today we study our emotional labor and the burnout, the sociology over emotional burnout, culture, emotional audience. So when you have burnout in your life, do you have feelings burnout directly 1 month or 2 months? You have burnout?
I'm not sure about like burnout, but sometimes feeling down.
Depression? The sadness?
Yeah, a wave of depression.
Okay, you're not working hard. That's this, right? How about you?
Me?
Cold? Yeah,
Cold.
cold. Okay.
Yeah. I think
Mm.
I wake up too early.
Okay.
Yeah. It should be 10, 11, but we are so far from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have stress for your life. You have a job. What kind of job?
Serve food, server.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So sometimes your energy is down. Sometimes the stressful work together in career or community. So what kind of you have the stress for your life, your job?
I think it's about people.
People,
Yeah, you
relationship.
have to deal with people.
Okay.
Sometimes stress because everyone is not the same.
Okay, so they were different character,
Yeah,
right?
different character. They need something different. Yeah, that's why. And
Okay, so how come? Can you solve your bicep, or you talk to the people, you talk to the family? I have stress, so how can
yeah, sometimes like straight I talk with family.
the family? You live together, family?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your best friends. Okay.
Yeah, best friend.
So everybody has emotional labor, important around the feeling and the emotional expression, and it's often individual and unpaid, especially the domestic or having the context. In professional settings, the emotional labors in common is a route that require the face-to-face or voice-to-voice contact, either client, the customer, or patient. The example includes customer service and healthcare, the teaching, the social work, and the hospitality employer may be engaged in. We have the surface acting or deep acting before. I'm going to share the job. I used to work in the nursing home 10 years ago, or maybe 5 years. I take care of the dementia patient and the cancer patient. The facilities, especially they care the nursing home. It's not easy because patients have a different kind of character, and also they have a personality, and also they have a different of disease, right? Some people the dementia, sometimes some patient, the cancer patient or chronic patient. So every day, the surroundings, the room, the patient room, hi, good morning, how are you? And then I make the lunch and dinner, my step. So how's your taste? Is good or activity or check the nutrition state. And okay, see you tomorrow. Bye. Have a good night. And the other days I come back, the room, I rounding the room, but some room is empty. Pass away.
Pass away.
Yeah. So maybe today,
Uh-huh.
okay, see you next week. And then next week I'm coming here. Maybe some people, oh, I haven't. Oh, it's not happy, right? So every time I check the patient, the station, the situation, and the condition, 1 month, the 10 patients pass away. So it's my emotional range is more sadness and depression. So I won't say to see you tomorrow. I can say why? What about? Because I'm the sickness and then the sadness. So maybe today, okay, see you tomorrow, and then you're not here. Yeah, it's my mental the shock. Oh my God, everybody gone. So 1 month, maybe 6 months, I have sadness or depression. So the emotionally, the sadness were sometimes happiness emotion is okay, but sometimes depression or sadness, very that the energy, minus energy. Yeah, so sometimes the feelings, the inertility or purpose of it is actually, and then depend on the environment. And one more thing, okay, you have family or the classmate here. Maybe you have good relationship, okay, but sometimes argument. Maybe what's your name? What's your name? Yuhan. Okay, now she live on city here. Maybe you guys are two people here. Your girlfriend or boyfriend? No, right? Okay. She's a mom. She's live on self. So she have a boundary by herself. So anybody bother her, right? It's okay. But maybe the candy boy, they bother you. You want to listen. You want to focus me, but the candy boy, and here maybe it's not happy, right? Too much bother, right? Yes, no. Yeah. So sometimes we have a stress level. We have some more the emotion state. We have to depend on the boundary area. So sometimes we have a good relationship or good emotion. It's an energetic people boundary area. You're happy, right? The smile. But some negative people, unhappy people boundary area, everybody unhappy. So we have energy, okay? The plus energy, minus energy. So we have to depend on the boundary area, the communication tool. The emotional levels is personal life. The emotional levels also occur in personal relationship and the home. Yeah, maybe we mentioned a home. So we have a family member. It includes tasks like monitoring the partner's mood, the managing conflicts, or remembering important date, or ensuring the family member the feel cared for. The when one person carry most of his emotional responsibility, it can be related to exaggeration, resentment, or imbalance, or often disproportionately affecting women due to social conditioning. Okay. Do you have a family here? Anybody family?
No.
You live on self? Everybody?
Yeah.
No family? Husband, wife, not here?
No.
Okay. You have a roommate? You have a roommate? Okay. roommate. Maybe we have only 2 room and 1 bathroom. Okay, for example. By myself, anytime, 24 hours, anytime I open my door, the restroom, right? Anytime the my hands or the pee or poo, anytime. But sometimes roommate, but I want to go to very rush. I want to go to the restroom, but roommate have using the restroom 10 minutes and 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So you are very hurry, right? So you are stressful, right? How can I do? How you can solve a problem? The roommate. I want to using the restroom, but my roommate every time, maybe 10 times, every time the same time. So do you have a experience?
Fighting. Fighting.
Hello, come out.
Come on.
Because I have my house, the people I live 5 person. So everybody same breakfast time, lunch time, the dinner time, right? And we have vertical the system. Everybody same time using the bathroom or everything using, right? So we make a time clock. Okay, you're 7:30, you're 8, you're 8:30, you're 9. So you decide, right? So maybe you're 8:30, the full 9. But we are physically travel sometime it don't work, right? I have an idea or something, I have to go. So maybe it mess the schedule. Maybe we're not happy, right? It's a traffic. It's not comfortable, right? So sometimes we have to change it. Okay, maybe some people early bird, some people lazy. So we have to more. We don't need this time clock. Sometimes we should maybe somebody wake up and then somebody something. Okay, maybe I'm try to leave 5 minutes on my bed. So no problem. So we don't need the rule and then the broke system or naturally smooth driving, right? So the emotional, in the personal life, you have the connection and the controllism and also the conditioning. Especially the member, the family member, even you are single, right? Everybody single here? Not married? Okay. If you're married, after 10 years, everybody have a baby, married and you baby, print here, okay? Yeah. If when you have married, the futures, the husband and wife, every day happy, is romance, right? But sometimes we argue, right? The small thing, maybe the cooking, the woman cooking, the husband had the dishwasher, but some people, the woman cooking the dishwasher and clean, right? But some home, the husband, the assistant, her, maybe wife cooking and the husband, the dishwasher and clean, you're happy, right? But a home, the cultures, woman, everything. And on your husband, the couchman, the remote control, maybe is happy or not?
Maybe we're happy.
Maybe happy?
Maybe happy.
Okay, no, you married, and you cooking everything. You cooking, dishwasher, and clean your home, and your husband just watching TV, the couch. You happy?
Maybe, maybe.
Really?
Maybe.
Maybe. How about you?
No.
No? Get out of here.
No, yeah.
Divorce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that.
Usually, Chinese cultures, woman's cooking or man cooking. Chinese.
In traditional, especially in the village, it's not in city. The woman cooking, yeah.
Woman
But
cooking.
in the modern life,
Yeah,
especially in the big cities, I think the half and half.
half and half.
Yes, yeah, the husband and the wife cooking both. Yeah.
Okay, so essentially it's a woman, but now maybe I think it's maybe Korean culture too. I'm from the South Korea, maybe culture too. The people only woman, the cooking, cleaning, and housemaker, right? Housekeeper. But now, to modern life, work together. So we have to have. We are together work. They could more keep the continuous good relationship. But sometimes we see the report, the issue. Some the people, young people, they divorce, the broken system. They have the engage. So why they have the divorce on the percentage, money, and the other point, they no help. The man is not helping me. So the woman side, they more, diffuse the more relationship. It's 30%. So so the home, the settlement or environment, they depend on you have the emotional state. And also the relationship, the percentage over the value. The consequence or management, the repeated emotional labor can result in the stress, the burnout, and reduced well-being. Yeah, this burnout and reduced well-being, repeated emotional labor. So maybe your healthy life is okay, but sometimes you have a physical life, burnout, or you're stressful or bad life. The bad life is a hospital life. So maybe you have emergency or you have something happen, the health issue, you have to stay the hospitalism, the place, maybe 1 month or 3 months, maybe they more, the emotional labors, can more result the stress, the burnout, and the reduced well-being. The repeat emotional labor. So emotional labor means maybe hobby, for example, hobby. Maybe I like talking, I like sports, I want to travel, no stress, right? So it's not emotional labor. But I wanted some choice, I had to do a job, and I had to resort to something issue, emotional labor. In the workplace, the surface acting is a patriarchy, the pegging, I'm tired, the pegging, the wild deep acting may be less harmful but require effort or mindfulness. The strategies to manage emotional labor include the practice self-awareness or self-care, the sharing emotional responsibility or relationship, the using mindfulness or stress reduction or technique to regulate emotion. So sharing emotional responsibility in the relationship. How about your family? Sometimes your family live in China. You myself here.
No, with my mom.
Mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so after work you're outside. Your mom will stay home. So after work, you back home. You sharing your life. Talk to your mom.
Yeah.
Everything. Or only the happy word, or you have something stress, or you have the diabetes or something the depression. You share your mom, or only the happy information.
Maybe I talk to my mom some happy things.
Okay. Okay. How about you? You sharing your life? To share your mom or dad? Mom?
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy. I'm stressed for everything.
Like some it is something. It's not everything.
Okay, not everything. Hey, Candy Boy. How's your sharing sharing your personal life? You talk to your parents?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
So you keep you by yourself?
Oh, I talk with my pastor.
Pastor, I see. The boss?
Huh?
The boss or dad and mom?
My mom is in Thailand,
Thailand.
and my dad just passed away.
Okay. Yeah, my dad is passed away 3 years ago. But the before my dad, my mom, the South Korea. something I'm sharing is my personal life. That only happy information. That sometimes I have my bad information or some shit, I never call.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I worry about my parents, worry about me, right?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
wanted to cut.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay, good kid, everybody, good. So practicing self-awareness or self-care. This means the self-care. So, but some young people, child people want to sharing everything. Yeah, so sometimes the parents they have the solution, or sometimes make more work the problem too, right? The sharing emotional responsibility or relationship is very the powerful information because we have to share information means a good relationship, but you don't have a good relationship, you can sharing, right? Okay, I like him. I like you, right? You like me, right? You know already, right? It's a 1 year, right? We class it here.
Yeah.
So please give me your bank account to me.
I'm sorry?
You give me bank account to me. Bank account.
No.
No, right? No. Yeah. So the sharing emotional responsibility, the relationship. No.
No.
I respect you, you respect me. Student, teacher is good, but sometimes the personal, the private issue, right? It's not the sharing because we need a responsibility, right? But is your how about your what kind of schedule today? So what do you want? Dinner? Do you want to share? There you go. Your restaurant something. You sharing or what time you have available free time? What to do tomorrow? So we can share, right? The social issue is okay, but the private issue, she don't want. He don't like me. He did not give me the bank account number. So the private information and also the personal life, some serious and we had the boundary area issue, you don't be sharing. But if maybe somebody ask me, maybe voice pitching, right? Or only the something wrong person. So you have to keep the boundary area by self and then other people, the private. The training in deep acting the elegance, the generated feelings, it requires emotional inspiration. Fun. You're happy. I give you $10. You're happy? No.
Happy.
Happy. So how come? How you expression you're happy? The people. I give you $10. The doctor give you $10. The farm. So your expression, the people, I'm very happy. How? How you can the expression? I'm happy now because the doctor give you the $10.
I don't know.
You don't know? I just happy. Okay. You talk to anybody? No. Okay. Sometimes you have stressful in your life. You have stress, too much stress. Yeah, stress. So you talk to people, expression. You when you have a happy, right? When you are happy
Yeah.
and more smoothly or friendly, talk to people and talk to more smoothly,
I
right?
talk to my friends.
Yeah. But sometimes you stress. I angry you, so you're not happy. It's second the depression. So you talk to people, your friend.
Yes.
What to do? I wrote some episode today. Something happened. So we sharing communication. How long? 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Maybe 5, maybe 10.
5 to 10. So you have a solution. So after talk, communication, after you have more peace for your mind, and then solve your issue. No, the same, right? Just the mood is more emotional, more calm down, but the issue is the same, right? Yeah. So I want the key point for you here. Why we have more communication in the relationship with people, and mood is the emotion is more much better, but the issue the same. So sometimes some people repeat the emotional problem. Why? Because we not fix the issue. So we keep on here. The key takeaway: emotional level is critical, often individual from a work and affect both professional performance and personal relationship. The recognizing and managing it is essential for maintaining mental health, the preventing burnout, and the fostering the balance and supportive environment. The preventing burnout. So burnout before we have to really alarm. We have an alarm, right? Every time when we wake up morning, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, we have the alarm, right? Set up alarm. So you have to personal self-care. We have to set up your preventing alarm for the burnout. So maybe you know the cage, right? So you have a vehicle, right? You have a car. So we have to give the gas station. You know that how many miles you can driving, right? So maybe 340 miles we put the gas, so we can go driving 240 miles, right? So we know that, right? Maybe sometimes ankle, we know that we have to figure out. So this we can see the measure, we are schedule, we are gauging, but sometimes we are personal life, we have to set up the gauging. Oh, now so my energy is corruption and too much stress, no energy. Oh, now so my mind is more burnout. We have to, oh, I need more sleeping, I need more energy, I need more shopping or sometimes traveling, I need more hobby, right? But some people ignore its gauging. So means ankle, we have to wear little gas, right? So sometimes we burn out, my physical issue or mentally or emotionally, the burnout, we need some relationship. And we have to check my health issue. And you have to check the family member, the environment, and then I check the personal life. So we have to fostering emotion too, fostering the balance, they're very important here. The always on the society refer to work cultural and then technical states where the boundary areas the between work time and then personal time. How especially is this served in this environment, individuals expect appear internal pressure to be perpetually available, responsible, productive. I'm 10 years ago, I opened my clinic and my home, maybe 5 minutes. So I work time, 5 minutes. So maybe I'm driving car, maybe 1 minute. And now, maybe 30 minutes. Each in the 30 minutes driving. What is different? It's the content that is pressed. I never devise the home office job. It's my home. Sometimes I'm the 8 hour I work my clinic, and then working, and then lunchtime I go to home, and then lunch I back my clinic, and also finish afterward. I lunch and dinner. I back my hospital, and then I study. So work and the home together, the combined. So maybe 10 years, same the situation, is my stress level high, because home is a cozy and a little more comfortable and a more healing point, right? But too much closure in device, the same band and the boundary area. So the stressful. But after 10 years, I live from the cleaning the house more distance, maybe 10 miles. Now more comfortable. Okay, I finish the job. Okay, and after work finish, maybe I do something tomorrow. And the home back home, and the TV and the dinner, the more communication, and then and the game or something the relax. So this one here, right? The work time and the personal time, we had to divide it very important here, because the society refer to culture and then technological state where it's bound area between work time and the personal time. In this environment, individuals expect the feel internal pressure to be perpetually available, responsible for the productive. The pressure very high. So, architecture. So how many hours you work, home or workplace? You continue your home?
Yeah.
Your job?
Yeah.
So maybe 10 hours, 11 hours?
Typically, sometimes over 8 hours.
Over 8 hours?
Yeah.
After work, after your workplace.
Yeah.
Then back home and then you will continue your job, right? So how your stress level? Is it more high or you're comfortable? I'm very happy, I'm comfortable. I have a city, I have a job.
It depends on the types of job. If I do some paperwork,
Paperwork.
I reading some code. I think it's painful.
But now so you prepare your exam soon. So you know the choice, right? You don't have time, separate time to your own focus.
Yeah.
But Monday to Sunday, same or Monday to Saturday? One day your the break time or your meditation time?
I work from Monday to Friday.
Monday, Friday.
And Saturday and Sunday I have some hobby.
A hobby, okay. So you have control by yourself, right? Okay, it's very good. Yeah. The dividing by laser was the smartphone and the high-speed internet. This phenomenon has a fundamentally related to human psychology and the social interaction. So now modern life have created by or good very high the technology and the manufacture and the merchandising. So using the telephone, before we have a line of telephone using, but now we have smartphone, the portable, and also laptop or some the speed internet, and also anywhere you can touch, you can pay the smart pay, or you can touch everything, right? So this phenomenon has fundamentally related to human psychology and the social interaction. The social interaction. So I told you last time, one table here, the family talked by itself, eating together during the table time, eating time. So sometimes China, United States, or Korea, you can touch where we have the SNS, right? So the before we had the phone card, right? Phone card, but now anytime 24 hours open, and also we can text message. Sometimes the screen talk. Sometimes we have the more recording. Yeah. So this phenomenon has a fundamentally the human psychology and the social interaction. So sometimes I want to try the handwriting. The before, maybe boyfriend, the girlfriend, dating, maybe handwriting is more emotionally is good, right? Or only typing, maybe you typing or testament, sometimes it's not satisfaction, right? It's not happy, right? So the handwriting, the word is more powerful emotion. There is more, he's very powerful, the heart, he like me a lot, right? Maybe, but I give A4 papers, the typing, there's a love letters. So how's your appear? You have a boyfriend or not?
Yes, I have.
So your boyfriend taught test or handwriting?
Test.
Test?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you? You have a boyfriend? Handwriting or test?
Text.
Test? Maybe suddenly the boyfriend love letter for you, the handwriting, the pretty the letters, paper, handwriting, and hung, I love you, you're so beautiful here, and the test I love you. You are beautiful. Past. So what is different from your emotion?
Maybe I like the
Handwriting. Handwriting. How are you?
Me?
Yeah.
It's depend.
Depend.
Yeah, it's depend.
It's a love letter.
It's yeah.
Yeah, love letter.
Love letter it depends.
Oh, depend.
My emotion.
My emotion.
What that time?
Why it's middle?
Yeah.
Just easy center.
Yeah,
Okay.
if it's too far.
Step to the too fast. But
Yeah.
the handwriting sometimes the stress, right? Okay.
Depend.
So depends the emotion state.
Yes.
Yeah. So most people want to try to more celebration or other person the happy, but I want to try it this way. But some other people this position. Why do? Just easy. You control the task, right? So depend on or the situation. So because every years, Happy New Year's, we have a card, right? Yeah. So I writing 200 people every year, church member. But now, just say Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. But sometimes very easy, but sometimes just sad because everybody same thing. So no help. Yeah. The other is I want a Happy New Year's. Your God bless you something. But before everything, emoticon was sometimes the same. Yeah, times busy. But our heart and some lovely heart hurt. Yeah, so the technology is good, and sometimes that creates more sadness, right? No emotion inside. But now it's overcoming, right? Everybody robot the emotion, no, right? They don't have the emotion. They can communication, but sometimes emotion is different. But sometimes the chat GPT, I ask my emotion, okay, what to do, some issue, I ask the chat GPT. So, I know, you're poor man, and okay, don't worry, they give them emotion, but sometimes it's mechanically, it's not naturally, they're different, right? The architectures of our contains the ability. The allays on the stage is just our habit. It's built and the tool we use. This is often the default or technical tailoring. But the digital nurse, the device like a smartphone and the wearables ensure the word notification reaching the grocery store and gym and the bedroom. So now everybody have lost the digital. Sometimes the gym, they have more the visuals by self in body. Sometimes the grocery store, only register person, only one step, they control maybe 10 line over the register line. So some Amazon store, they don't have a register, right? Only the product will label match the smartphone, they automatically take out money. The two, smart card too. So gym and then bedroom, sometimes we have to turn on by self manually, but you can touch smartphone, they automatically open the light, or sometimes the door open, right? And then they check the face mark and they using the voice too. So they have the detail loss. The expectation of our immediately, see, in a globalized economy, the business hour, obviously, if a client in London email to a freelancer in the New York, there is a perspective or social penalty for not responding instantly. So now, limit the workplace, lack work, and business hour, and also freelancer. So it's not office job. It's my friend. Some of my friends, Amazon or some the Apple and Tesla company, the employer, they work the home office. So they have a company in Arizona, but sometimes they have only 1 week, they give to work, the Arizona, but usually they stay home. The homework, the home office, and also office hour different. The freelancer, so they pay, but you are regulating your the detail, the pay smart, so punch in, punch out, but stay home. So the inspiration, the imageries, the global economy, the business hour, no more the limit, and workplace, because everybody freelancer. So this is a processable social penalty for not expanding instantly. So this means more convenience, but the control and inferior or system now neither less than before than the timeline. The context collective, this work when the different social sphere, the family, friend, colleagues, the quality on the single interface. You might be look at the photo or list while the simultaneously receiving high profile straight message from the manager. So now everybody have the system the lower, but managed by the supervisor or manager. So only the messaging. So we face to face or voice to voice. Only the test they give messaging, they automatically they maximize the work routine or and processing the botanism and the automatically here. So the made from the messaging, so before the face to face, the voice to voice, but now only just messaging. So the put in the messaging, the crowd they automatically they managing by itself. So psychology, leisure sickness, and cognitive load. Living in the always on the society crave, the states were continuous particular attention. We are really fully present in on task because your portion of our brain is always scanning for the last thing. So integration and then cognitive interaction too. It's a living. It's always on the society crave, the stable continuous of further attention. The switching cost, every time you check notification, your brain incurs the switching cost. It can take about the 23 minutes to regain deep focus after dissipation. The Zeigarnik impact, this is the psychological tendency to remember uncompleted tasks better than accomplished on. Because the inbox is a level empty, the brain state is stable or low level anxiety, the unable to cross the file on the workday. The performance urgency. People often respond too quickly, not because the task is urgent, but the signal their value and integration or organization. So psychology, the leisure circulation or cognitive law, socio-economic driver. Do you know what is the socio-economic driver? Anybody know that this one? No? You hear about that this one? No? Okay. Why do we do this ourselves? It's rarely just about the technology. It's about the underwriting the burnout cultures and economic pressure. The drivers impact on the behavior. Gym economy, the work period they must be post response, and to secure the contract leading to 24/7 monitoring. Idle work long. The sociological concept that the best employers on it know outside commitments or life interfere its work. The state signaling in many modern cultures, the business that has replaced leisure as the primary director over high social status. So how's your economic driver? You can control the financial states, your personal life. What is gauging? Candyman? So what is your plan to drive the finance stage in your personal life? So you have a job now, right? What kind of job?
I have couples. I also work
A
in
couple one? Couple? Mm. So your temporary job or your continuous, maybe future 2 years, 4 years? You're
maybe, yeah.
maybe means your major job and just a temporary job, the part time, right?
Mm.
So what can you ever dream, the future?
Oh,
What kind of dream?
dream?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I have one right now.
Oh, you don't have the dream?
Well, I used to, but
Oh.
like right now I don't really.
But you used to, what kind of your dream? The used?
I want to work with Disney company because I like Disney.
Company. But now you.
I used to do design jobs, so I would love
Design
to
job.
go back to the design job.
Okay. Why do you start keep your dream? Why?
It's just too tired.
Too tired?
Yeah.
Mm.
Just live, like try to be with the person.
Mm. Okay. So now we just make money. Yeah, the simple thing is much better. The break time. Okay. Mm. How about your side? The second. Yeah. What kind of job?
Not now, I do not have a working.
Okay. So what can you have a plan the future? You married?
Yes.
Okay. You married your dream. Okay. Okay. How about you?
Me. I don't want job.
Okay.
My dream is
Okay. What kind
sleep.
of your job or what kind of your dream?
My dream.
Yeah.
No.
No, you have no dream.
No dream.
You marry and then make baby. Okay. Happy.
No baby.
Okay. How about you? What kind of your dream?
Dream.
The back.
I think we maybe open some small business
Small
with
business.
the family, maybe the restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
So should you prepare something? You need a job or the same job or the different job?
Same job.
Same job.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long? How long did?
How long for work? My job or
Yeah.
my dream?
Yeah.
Maybe around 3 or 5 years, maybe.
5 years now. So you catch out. So this job is my skill. So I will continue whole life. Yes. No.
Yes.
Oh, so you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
You're not too much the stress for your job and then too much
Yeah.
stress.
Uh-huh.
But you're happy, right? You want to keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you? How about the dream? What kind of job and then dream?
My job is accounting.
Accounting.
Maybe build my business.
Okay, and you're accounting now. You're a CPA or you're a business on business.
Yeah.
Okay, you're now saying the job equation. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The farm. How about you? How's your job and then your dream? Yeah.
I have no job.
Yeah. So what can you have a dream?
I want future. I want to be a teacher.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teach Mandarin.
Okay. So now you same course. You list the education the same. you want to become teacher, so you had to go to school, right? Education.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So you're stressful your life or no? You can handle.
What?
You have stress your job or no?
I like
Not
my
yeah.
job.
You like job?
Maybe future I
that's
will.
right. Okay. How about you? 그렇죠. You're still going, right?
Yeah.
ing. You're happy person. Okay. Front. What kind of job? Excuse me. The front. What's your name?
Now
Noah. Okay. What kind of job now?
kind of job. No
You don't have a job now?
job. 工作吗？还是 No, I just study.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of you have dream? The plan?
梦想。
会吃的。
Chinese people usually no dream.
Oh my God. Chinese people no dream?
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
Oh, why you have rich a lot of money and gold, so you don't need a dream.
Most of people dream is money.
Money.
Yeah.
So money is a dream. So you don't need anything. You need a husband or no? You don't need a husband. You need a husband.
Yeah.
You don't need it. Only money is okay.
I need, but
So everybody Chinese here. So you are ugly. She's a word. No dream. Okay. What kind of job? Okay, no dream? You're Chinese? Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. Individually have dream, right? You by yourself only I have dreams, only money. Money important here. Okay. Okay. Okay, number two is the socio-economic drivers. Why do we do this outside? It's really just about the technology, it's about the underlying burnout cultures and economic personality. So why I ask you the question, what kind of job, what kind of dream? Because I don't want your burnout, your economy, the state. This means sometimes we had separation the personal life with the financial state, right? Everybody wants money, but I want the money so I can work 24 hours. Not the sleep, you are die, right? So we have to balance, and then we have to first thing, we have to burn out the state. So we have to make a system, we have to reset your personal life, okay? The economic driver. The driver impact of behaviors, the gig economists work period, they must be first respond to be secure the contact and the links to train for the monitoring. Leaders work long. The social the concept that is best employees so on, outside the communities or life, they interfere with the world. The status signaling in many modern cultures, the business and depressed leaders as the primary indicator over high the social status. Number 4, the consequence from the driving the barriers to light toward disconnect. The disconnect, we are the relationship, the long-term impact over relates on society is a collective erosion over mental health. The autonomic nervous system, the stain, the body stay in the state of sympathetic nervous system activation, the fight or fight, because it never receives the signal that hurts work day is over. So automatic the nervous system. So we have two kinds of nervous system here. It's very important. This system, the stain, So we have a movement where we decide where we option where the mental health, then the include already the nervous system strain, the sleep deprivation, the blue light from the screen and the cyclical living over late light, email display, circadian rhythm, circadian rhythm. What is blue light? Do you know blue light? Blue light. Okay, the cell phone, darkness, day night. Maybe you are sleeping at maybe 10 p.m. after you are turn off light and using the cell phone. This blue light.
Blue.
Yeah, blue light. Yeah, blue light. So I studied research in Japan, the scientific magazine. Sometimes the blue light make the cancer or some of the chronic disease. They try to examine the testimony. They not. But sometimes blue light the bother the sleep. Yeah, maybe delays 2 hours. So 10 o'clock we have the better time. You have the 8 o'clock, at least 8 o'clock, and your phone maybe somewhere here. That is much better because electric power they make the more the better your critical rhythms and the biorhythm the mass. Okay. The police response. The many countries like France and Portugal have an interest like to the disconnect. Though each of the legalists prohibit employees from the contracting staff outside of working hours. According to that, human is not designed for 100% on time. So this one, the company and also some of the society 8-hour work time together, and then they company say, okay, you work 8 hours, but don't make disabled work better employee after work. They maybe 9 to 6, right? The office or factory or some the same boundary is okay, communication. But after company go out, don't contact. Don't bother. Even the manager don't send a message and then don't screen or don't alien, don't do that because everybody. But the Sweden, the France, they're very strict. But usually it's the manner, right? Because manager, employer, only same bound area, only office time. But after work, the full time, not employer, right? Human is human. So this means the police response like to the disconnect. But sometimes the Japan and Korea, we have a company like I'm employer, my manager. The 6 o'clock we have to finish, but we can go outside by ourselves. Maybe we're waiting for manager come out, we're waiting come out. Or sometimes 6:37. It's a traditional culture, but now 6 o'clock everybody done together. Yeah, they need to change it. The Japan too, right? How to Chinese too? Chinese culture same?
No.
Chinese culture the same? The one time go out everybody or
No.
But
the
they
more,
text
more.
you. They won't text you.
text you?
No.
Afterward text you? Okay. So you have the police response light, yeah. So sometimes some countries culture different. Yes, the United States and some the Europe, the political Sweden, the very stricter, but Asia still they change culture, but not same. The Korea too, they have more state and the teacher too. There are some the employer that stress, yeah. The emotional varieties, the vocabulary over depends. The psychologist Lisa, the Friedman, the research show that the brain controls the emotion if you only have one word for bad feelings, the stress, your brain only has one way to react. So your brain only has one way to react. So you have bad feelings, the stressful, maybe you focus on your action or the response in the only one way. To counter measures, developing the high granularity, instead of saying, I burn out, you identify the specific cell, the moral injury, I'm upset because my company's value don't match my own. Compassion, the tell you, I have given so much empathy to others that I have none left for myself. The role overloads, I am capable, but I am the beings giving the work over 3 people. The moral injury, I am upset because my company's value don't match my own. So, agriculture, sometimes you're working hard, right? You're working hard for your company, but sometimes you're upset, right?
Yeah.
The company don't understand you, or too much press, more job, right?
Yeah.
You have an experience? You can share? Yeah.
You mean sometimes I have my own work, right?
Yes, and you won't work. Yeah.
So, sorry, what is it exactly?
Usually it's my job. I'm the counseling advice and the treatment of patient, right? But your job is only your job, right? Usually. Yeah. So sometimes the companies bother you. So what kind of question? Press bother you. So usually your architecture design to only your own job, right?
Yeah.
You cannot share the job, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of type of pressure from the company?
Why work in company? I used to be working in company in China. The situation is the group. Everybody work in the group, and for me, I think I did my work carefully. Yeah.
Okay.
But someday, sometimes a leader, they don't wanna take the responsibility on something. They give you, they push you, and they give you stress, and so you must work more than the normal time. And sometimes some project have some mistake, failure, and they also do the bad things. they said it's your fault. It's not their fault.
Because you are the detail job, right? Maybe number or you are something different. Maybe you can make it a house, right?
Yeah.
This way.
So nowadays, I think if you can do something by yourself,
Okay.
it's very good. It's teamwork have an advantage, but teamwork also have a failure.
Yeah. So everybody is a part of a job, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then also the intention.
Yeah.
Candyman, what kind of the stress your job? Do you have the stress in your job? Sometimes you working hard for company, but your company owner give the stress your job decretion. Okay, you have to change it. This one don't need it. You do not. This one you have to do.
Me?
Yes.
Well, right now, at the moment, no, not really. But my previous job, I used to work in design job. Yes, there's a lot of that. The CEO himself want to involve himself with everything, and he should can't just sit down and stay.
I see. So he want to generally
Yeah, because
control everything.
he hired a designer to work for him. He hired creative to work for him, but he wants to do it himself the way he wanted. It's end up being like we just making what he wanted, but not what customer actually wanted, and yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, usually so owner and the employer the different mind, right? The owner, the employer want to cover everything, right? The same time, same money, more work, right? For employer side, employer only I want my job description. I wouldn't want to stress for something. So maybe it's a match. The owner mind and the employee mind matching your cooperation is more the value advantage, right? But sometimes too much pressure owner, or maybe we have employee job A to F, maybe but owner want more H, more O, right? So more give it more work. So maybe employees burn out. Sometimes the stressful. So some design or something, please give me more money up, right? So you have to match the interaction and then it's mindfulness. So the loss over loss, I am capable by being given the work for 3 people. Why is work? Identifying the specific flavors, the distress to allow you to target the solution. You can fix the motor injury in a lab, and you can fix load overload in a meditation app. Recoveries or self from the load. Based on the society, we often qualifies our identity into our professional output. The emotional avoidance allowed for low distance. The counter measures the declining the surface addings in the real time when you are the focused being the cheerful or typical client, and you silently is acknowledging I'm performing the cheerful labels required for this translation. That this smile is a tool I am using, not a reflection or my soul. So cheerful, the workplace. Sometimes it's my physical issue down, the mood is down, but we have to more expression more cheerful, the customer or client or patient or your employer, your workplace people, right? So very important here, why? The cheerful levels require more energy. Sometimes the restaurant, maybe restaurant mood, restaurant have the music, right? So good music match the classic, maybe hamburger restaurant, and then class match. Yes, no. The hamburger franchise, and they gave music classic. Is good or no? The casually music, right? The pop or something. But good restaurant have a piano music, violin, or classic very match. Maybe the steakhouse, maybe dance, no, right? So we have matching. So we have a cheerful mood, so emotional mood, the same thing. So you can control your mood by yourself. So your workplace, or family, or your friendship, the community, you can change the mood by yourself. Right? You are cheerful, so you have an energetic person, you can try more sweetly or your hand, and then you are more friendly, more cooperation, reaction, they more happy energy, right? So I compared this is my episode. I have a class yesterday. The students, most of the students are more the Philippines from the students. Today is China people, right? So something the mood is different. They have more energy, energy, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I catch some more interaction and the community, good. But you're the silent, quiet person here. And the other class, very quiet, very quiet, the silent. So, depend, you have a environment or the mood. So, cheerful, the cheerful mean your collective A and B, the community or relationship, me or other person. So with the involved, it's more energy chi. The China have the energy yang, right? So good energy, positive energy, you're more cheerful. Every sad energy, you're more depression, right? So we have cheerful depression by soul. So we can touch my soul, mean you can make the smile the other people. You can make a more sad face. So you have to performing the cheerful level because for this translation, this smile or tone I am using under not a reflection of my soul. The benefit. This creates a psychological buffer by accommodating the mask. That you prevent the emotive dissonance, the painful crash between the fake and the real feeling, from enduring your true sense of self. That's very important here. If you want help your inner sense or emotion, you have to must able to express the people. I'm very happy. You are angry. You have to expression for people. Talk to I'm angry. So the painful press between the fake and the real feeling. So I'm upset, but I'm okay. I'm very upset inside here. But in my mask, okay, this smile. But temporarily is okay. Or later, with the same repetition, same action, each other's between the other people, maybe the stress level more high. Yeah, so someday exploration. I don't like you. How many times you repeat this situation? You don't want to disconnect. You don't want to know more because we already repeated the history, right? The credit.
It's fake.
Yeah. So you have to more practice. I'm upset, but you have to talk to the people why I upset, and then you give them more explain, and then smoothly. So I'm upset. Be careful because of please be careful, and I'm upset. So you have to give the other people the information. But you're not giving information, maybe other people defeat the situation. So later, you break down, broke the system, and then you broke the relationship. Okay? So, emotive dissonance, the painful crush between fake and the real feeling, from including and true sense of self. Today, integrative leadership. The body first warning. The interpretation, your brain's palpitation over your body internal state, the heart rate, tension, the hunger. The burnout usually starts in the body week before the mind realizes it. So usually it's the start body week before the mind realizes it. So this means the body is more sense over your stage or the problem, the stressful or emotional burnout. The body first, the sense, and the second is mind. So the counter measures the scanning the hardware. Do you notice your breathing becoming the shallow the moment you open your laptop? Does your jaw crunch when the specific person name the pulse of the snap? So sometimes stress, let me see here. Look at me here. Sometimes you have stressful and headache, you have to touch here. Maybe touch, very hard, the pain. So because here, the stressful here, you have the mouse, the TNT here, more here, hurt. So you have to sometimes the stress, and you stress here and massage here. It's much better, okay? So you know dream, so you know stress, right? So here, is very important here.
Okay.
Yeah, okay? So this here, your brain here, the heart, and you connect here. So sometimes you have stressful, the stage or angry or temper, your touch much better, okay? The 2026 approach, the wearable touch, Aura, Hope, Apple Watch now provide a bigger tone, HIV, heart rate variability data, high emotional awareness means using the bio signal to say, my body is on state of high alert, even though I just sitting on desk. I need to physically discharge this stress moment or before I try to solve mental problem. So, do you have an Apple Watch, smartwatch? You have a smartwatch? So, if you have a chance, you can try the smartwatch. Maybe they control heart rate and also sleeping time and then violin check. So they have a stress gauging too. So maybe you're happy, more they have a flexible, temper, angry, they're more high, and the blood pressure too. So you can control, you can to the point, you can control every day. So my the mental and the emotionally, my physically health issue, you can screen too. Okay, so we are protecting your emotional balance and then also burnout protecting. Okay. The collective awareness toward individual good. The most powerful social countermeasures is moving from what is wrong in me, what is wrong in me, why have burnout, why is it stressful, where comes the stress root, what is wrong in this system. So sometimes you're using the laptop or cell phone, something it don't work, right? The ChatGPT, you want something, the write down, apply the ChatGPT, sometimes they not answer, right? They are destroying. So, two questions, the countermeasures, identifying the feeling rules, ask yourself, who told me I should feel guilty for not answering an email at 9 p.m.? So you talk to me, right? Come talk to me. The manager text me after work, right? Who? 9 p.m. after work is my comfort time. But somebody bothered me. It's my lesson time, right? So countermeasures. Ask yourself, who told me I should feel guilt for not answering an email at 9 p.m.? The strategic non-compliance. Once you are aware that guilt is being socially engineered to make your work for free, you can practice strategic non-compliance. This is the conscious choice to feel the bad emotion, the guilt or fear of missing out, without letting it dictate your action. So this is the strategic non-compliance here. The concept. The awareness on trap, the awareness of a countermeasure. So we have a concept, we have three kinds. Label. I'm just tired. I'm stressed. The awareness of countermeasures. I'm experiencing emotive dissonance. Identification. I'm a job tired. I'm a person currently performing a role. The signal, ignoring headaches or tension, the user interpretation to trigger break. The source, I need to be more resilience. This work environment unsustainable. It's not matching my job. Yeah. So we have the less on trap and the less counter visual. So we have four kind. The label identification, the signal, the source. We have the summary here. You can study more, and then you can memorable. Apply the lifespan. Okay, why 2026 is a turning point? Now turning point because we have past time and then we have future. So why 2026 March today, March 3rd? Why turning point? You are seeing the shift from individual resilience, the telling you do more yoga, the systemic regulation, the focusing the companies to turn off the servers. In 2026, the many product thinkings, the companies adapting asynchronous the default, where log on is expected or responding or real time, unless they are effectively on the call shift, on call shift. This declaration that abilities is a result that must be paid, not default state of being. So this is 2006 the turning point. That's why because you have a job, some people have a full-time job or part-time job and the on-call job. So we have to combine that. Ability means we are aware or we automate. We allow the shifting from the manager or company. So we have to keep the stressful issue and then situation. So we have to must be paid for different states of being. So 2026, we have a turning point. The before we have the job description, the follower, the culture, your traditional culture, your company job. But 2026 after class, you know your life and then role of the company. Also, you can apply the company role, and so you can individual get and then your burnout and the emotional culture and then emotional awareness. They're very important here. So you can control you by yourself your environment. Okay. So today's EQ, EI. The EQ, you know the IQ, right? IQ. What is IQ? What is that IQ?
Represent the intelligent
Right?
intelligent level.
EQ, emotion. Yeah, emotion. This understanding emotional intelligence for success in the business and life. Okay, that's meaning. And emotional intelligence, EI. Okay, so the balance. So we have a left side emotional or right side IQ, right? So we have some people the art job, the people some the calculate, some the mathematics is more hard. So we have the both. So we have the more the training. But it's now AI, the modern society, we need more emotionally. EQ, EI is more. We need more because the all kind of mechanized world, the high technology world, the system, AI system, they can more the combination or more high technology and the elements of our world. But it's our human, right? We are human, so we can touch from the robot or AI. So we have to keep the emotional and the spiritual. So we need more in this step.